Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. A very odd time for reverse ops here. We're approaching midday on a Friday, which is a very, very odd time for us. Hello, Alan. Good to see you. Morning, Mark. H. Dot. Keith is in the house. Hello. Steve. Good to see you. Quiet Blossom's here. Wee Linda is here. Good to see you. Brandon. Hello. Playing Crazy Mikey. John K. Felix. Yeah, we got Ken in the house. Hello, Ken. You're doing well. Our first plane out is going to be a Hawaiian 717 that's heading off to Maui. We also have one coming in, very similar. It's coming in from Maui. So we get those two right off the bat. So as I was setting up, I had something very annoying happen. After this departure, I'll let you know what that is. So I have a button panel that I program all the shortcuts for changing the camera, for putting up a graphic. I program all those into it so it saves me from digging around all the menus on the encoder to switch stuff. Well, today it decided to reset. It is completely back to the way it started when I set it up the very first time. So it's almost completely useless. Oh, very cool, Eagle Eye Shemp. You know, I heard some jets at 9, and I also heard some jets at 8. I wonder if those were... I think the ones at 9 might have been the 22s because they came in right when I got to the parking lot. I don't know what left at 8, though. See, that's... I know they're the military and they got secrecy and all that, but if you're gonna do cool stuff like that, you gotta let people know. This whole air show thing is turning into a giant annoyance for me. There's no schedule. This air show starts today and they still haven't released a schedule, and they say they're not going to. They say the show is going to be the same all 3 days, but I'm also hearing the B-52 might not fly today, so we might be out here for nothing. So, who knows? I think I'm just annoyed because my shortcut panel doesn't work. Hello, Scott. Hope you're doing well this morning. This is Aloha Friday, Patrick. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat and all your support. Yes, it is Aloha Friday here, so I shouldn't be too mad. I'm not at work on a Friday, so I shouldn't be too mad. See, I can't even put up the disclaimer telling me the. See, I gotta dig through a menu to put that up now. Yeah, it took me like 8 steps to do that. Oh, this is interesting. Don't usually see this truck over here. No, that's a normal one. Never mind. It looked like a different one from the front. I don't know, Kelvin. I don't know. The people from the air show say the show will be the same all 3 days. But I also heard there's going to be no B-52 today, so I don't know what's going on. So we're going to stay here. We're going to watch some super heavies depart. And if we get the B-52, that'll be a bonus. If we don't, we'll try again on Sunday. Hello, Ron. Good to see you. So the good thing is we are going to get a queen right off the bat today. There's a Coletta queen taxiing down Juliet off the Hickam ramp right now. So if all else fails, we're at least going to get... We won't get an octojet maybe, but we will get a quad jet. So... Ooh, and it's windy too. Nice temperature today though. It's a beautiful temperature down here, but it's very windy. There's also another Coletta up on the cargo ramp that I saw when I came in. I didn't see any UPS queens. I think the UPS queens have already left today. But I did see there's an MD-11 up there and I believe a 7.6. I believe there's a UPS 7.6 up there. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Legalized Shemp. They have not released. Originally, they said they weren't going to release a schedule, but they would release an order of events. And now they're saying they're not even going to release that, and I don't understand why. Somebody's got to know. Oh, interesting, Uncle Plane Guy. Thank you. There's a good chance we might see that leave again today. We're going to be here till after 2, so we might see that one leave too. That's good. There's the Queen coming out. I took a day off work. Plane Crazy Mikey, is that the Qatar one that was here the other day? I heard it went to Kona. Oh, it is? Okay. I thought I heard it went after it left here. Yeah, that new Korean livery is supposed to leave at 1:16, so we'll definitely be here for that. I'm sure they could push a set of stairs to it. That's where the when the 777X or whatever they call it, when they started doing test flights, they'd send it to Kona. So we can handle big planes over there. The 321 behind it is heading off to Seattle. It's a Hawaiian. I think we're supposed to get the. Is that the Stitch? I think we're supposed to get the Stitch Hawaiian 321 sometime during this show. Keith, the B-52 is here. I saw it arrive. It arrived on 8 right on Wednesday. I have some photos of it and a video of it on my Instagram page arriving. So if you head on over to Reverse Ops on Instagram, you can see the photo and video of it arriving. So the next one out is on this end is a 717. It is heading off to Hilo. That's it right there. Oh, thank you, Plane Crazy Mikey. It was like a it was like a Marx Brothers scene pulling into the parking lot to get that. I was busy with something at work and trying to follow it on flight radar or ADS-B exchange, and I literally pulled into the parking lot about 30 seconds before that video starts. I had no time to get ready. That's why I ended up having a little bit of a fence in the shot because the parking lot was so full I couldn't find another spot. So I got here probably when it was a mile, maybe 2 off the end of the runway. But luckily I made it, so that's good. I'm 97 years old, James Love. That's a good run. 97 is a good run. Did a lot of cool stuff in his life and lived to be 97. You can't much argue with that. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Patrick. I usually don't stream at this time, but we're trying to catch a buff, and I'm not sure. I have in the channel description. I have it at a 50%, so it's not too bad. Better than casino odds, but we're gonna try. And if we fail, or if we succeed, we'll be back here trying this again on Sunday. So keep your Sunday midday Hawaii time open because we're going to try this again on Sunday because the B-52, according to the air show people, is supposed to fly all 3 days of the air show. Today is the military appreciation show. Tomorrow and Sunday are the regular shows. So it's supposed to fly at the same time, all 3 shows, but I'm getting conflicting reports from people that it may not fly today. So that's why I have it at a 50%. But while we're waiting on the next plane to come out here, might as well introduce myself. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We usually do 3 shows a week here: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. This week, because of the aforementioned air show, it's a little different, so we're mixing it up a little. But next week we should be back to at least Thursday, Saturday. We're going to do a Monday show as well because the last time the Blue Angels left Hawaii, they flew over Pearl Harbor and Waikiki on the way out. So hopefully they'll do that again today. That is probably a 10%. I have the B-52 at a 50% today. That is a 10% chance of happening during the show on Monday. But hey, I got nothing better to do. Let's come watch some planes. So if you have no idea where we're at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. That's in Honolulu, Hawaii. That is right there. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there. We're on the south shore of the island of Oahu, somewhere on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago. It's kind of in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So, hope you guys are tuning in on your lunch break, or I know some of the people who usually watch this show at dinner hour are tuning in as they're going to bed in the UK and Europe. So hope you guys can stay up a little while with us, have some fun. So there are quite a few plane spotters out here in the parking lot this morning. I guess everybody had the same idea I did. I thought about going over to the windward side to try to catch the show, parts of the show from the shore, but so many unknowns with that. I mean, it's one thing if you're going over there to take pictures. I have a lot of buddies who are over there taking pictures right now. But doing a live stream, you gotta scout out the location. You gotta make sure you have internet and all that jazz. And I didn't have time to scout out anything in the last couple of weeks, so that and getting this, literally, the biggest obstacle is getting this truck to the other side of the island. So if you guys know, oh, 7 a.m. That's not bad. So waking up with this Grant. So we have a Northern Air Cargo coming out here, followed by a Hawaiian. So we'll get those two departures here in just a second. So logistically, getting the truck to the other side of the island is probably was going to be the most difficult part, because there are 3 tunnels that cut through the mountain, but they're not level tunnels. You got to go up a little ways. So getting over those things in this little tiny truck was going to be a problem. So I was going to have to go all the way around, either North Shore side or up past Hawaii Kai, and neither of those options sounded good, because that would put an hour or more, probably more, onto the morning commute. So we have Jen in the house. Hello, Jen. Hello, CFI on the Fly. No, unfortunately, CFI on the Fly, the air show initially said that they were not going to release a schedule, but they would release an order of events. And then about 3 or 4 days ago, they changed that completely, and they said they would not be releasing anything. So there's no schedule, no order of events at all for the show. I don't understand the logic behind that, but I'm sure they have their logic. I would assume it'd be later in the show than earlier in the show. So the show runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and the Blue Angels are the last act, the last performer. So that takes about an hour with all the ground activity and stuff. Maybe 45 minutes. So I would imagine the B-52 would be close to the end. So I'm thinking it's going to be in the 1 to 2 o'clock hour. So we'll see. That's just my opinion. Hello, Jane. Hope you're doing well. Our good friend and moderator, Jane Chu, says it's good to be here with a $2 super chat. Well, it's good to be here, and it's good to have you here. Thank you very much. Catching Jen on her lunch break. Is today that rectangle pizza day? I always have fond memories of that rectangle pizza on Fridays at school. Alright, that Hawaiian there is heading off to Lehue. Lehue is west of here. So it's the only major island west of here that you can get to. Ah, hello, Corey. Oh, I see it. They've bailed out of Cape Bay, and the radio station said it was F-22 demo. I heard 5 or 6 leave. Yeah, I think I heard. Was that about 8 o'clock this morning, Corey? I thought I heard them. I live kind of in a valley, and all the sound kind of funnels up into the valley, and you can usually hear them leave. But thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. If you don't know Corey, Corey's a local plane spotter, huge person in the chat. So thank you very much, Corey. I really appreciate it. Burrito day, huh? Okay. Burrito. That's a good kid meal. The next flight coming out here is a Hawaiian Heavy. It's heading off to Phoenix with the appropriate number of X's. It should be out here in just a second. In fact, it just came through the trees. There it is right there. Thanks again, Corey. Yeah, Scott, there's so many different. It's weird. When I growing up, everybody started on the same day, ended on the same day. The only law is they had to. The only rule was I think they had to. You couldn't start earlier than the state fair or something. I don't remember exactly, but here it's all over the place. You got schools that go all year round. You have the regular schools. All the private schools seem to start on a different day. And then you have UH, and UH is the one you got to worry about because UH, the University of Hawaii, that's when all the traffic gets bad again. Oh, nice. Hello, locals here in the chat. Hello, Gabriel. I hope you're doing well. Happy Air Show week. Corey and I are plane spotting with each other right now. All right. It's a little family affair there. So far, so good. Everything but my Stream Deck freaking out. Everything but that is going really well. But thank you very much, and thanks for the $10 super chat. I hope you get some good shots today. Gabriel posted some videos some pictures in the Discord yesterday. Asia Pacific that just snuck around the corner on me. It's going to come right in front of us. This one usually is heading off to Bora Bora or Guam or Pago Pago. So this one I think is the Guam one. Bora Bora. Did I say Bora Bora? Oh boy. Oh man, Jen, it's a hazard of the trade, I guess. We also have, I don't know what this is. I'm not very good with the tiny planes, but this is a, we have this one here. It's not on flight radar. This is where I need Corey. Corey would know what this is. I'll be honest, these Lear, Bombardier, everything but the Falcons all look the same to me. Yeah, we also have a Hawaiian 321 down at the end of the runway. It is heading off to the exotic destination of Oakland. Gulfstream 5, thank you very much. So I think the reason I don't like these Learjets is I'll never get on them. These private planes, I'll never be on one, so I don't pay that much attention to them. It's the same way I love cars, but I can't tell you one Ferrari from another. They all look the same to me. Same with the McLarens and all those supercars and hypercars. They all look the same to me because I'll never own one, so I never give them much thought. I don't sit there and stare at them in magazines to try to figure out what they are, because I'll never own one. I'm not even in a delusional world. I'm never even going to own one, so I don't pay much attention to them. All the commercial stuff that comes through here, the 757s, the 747, there's a chance I can get on them. I'm not going to own one, but there's a chance I can get on them, so I pay a little more attention to those. Oh, we have an O'Malley sighting. Hello, O'Malley. Yeah, I'm too cheap to get a ticket on a private plane. Well, too cheap and too broke. Alright, the next one coming in is a Hawaiian coming in from, survey says, Maui. Well, unless they raise the enlistment age, there's no way, because it's a single-seater. O'Malley. There are no absolute rules, O'Malley. Everything's not an absolute rule. I can have exceptions. Yeah, there you go. That's the only one I know. Oh, wait. Why aren't you... What are you doing? Oh, there it goes. I just wasn't patient enough there. Yeah, that's the only one that matters. Yeah, the Lilo and Stitch 321 is going out at about noon, so another half an hour or so. That's heading off to Long Beach. Yeah, O'Malley, I would be in jail before I ever saw the plane if I tried that. That would not go well. Thank you very much, Hazel. I hope you're doing well. Alright, there's an Alaska coming in the other side. We also have a United in overhead somewhere. I'm trying to figure out where that is. It's a 777 up there somewhere. But I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can hit the 777. Yeah, it's over those clouds, just dipping behind. Should be right. Alright, I think I'm too far over. There it is. Hey, someone just took a picture of me. It looks like we have a 717 on very short final, and we should have the Philippine Air behind it. So this is the 717. here? There should be Philippine Flight 100 behind it. Hello, Ringoberto. Good to see you.
Are you filming?
Live streaming, yeah.
Is there anything specific happening today?
There's a,
Raptor, right?
well, Raptors went out earlier. They might go out again, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
There's an air show on the other side of town, on the other side of the island.
Okay.
So one of the planes is staying here and
Yeah.
gonna fly over there. So that's what
Wow.
I'm here hoping to go out.
Nice. Good
But
luck.
50-50.
Yes. Fingers crossed for
Thanks.
you.
Alright, so where's Philippine 100? Hello back to Turkey. Thanks for being here. Oh yeah, sorry, legalized shemp. I'm really bad about that. That's why I need Mrs. Reverse Ops here. She's really good at handing out the stickers. Hawaiian, yes, it's veterans, military, first responders, all of that today. And then tomorrow and Sunday, it's tomorrow and Sunday is open to the public. So if you're thinking about going, it is a free show. It's free to get in. You just got to have an ID. Make sure your car has all the registration and everything caught up. But you just drive right on. So it's free. They did have a upgrade seating option available. Those are all sold out now. So the next one going out is another Hawaiian heading off to Kailua Kona. Yeah, Plane Crazy Mikey. That's what they said. But I heard rumors that the B-52 might not fly today. So we're hoping. We're crossing our fingers. 50% chance, I think. Something is loud behind me, but I don't know what it is. There's an MD-11. I don't know when that's going to go out. Let's see if we can figure that out. More flights. Doesn't have anything listed. It came in from Oakland this morning, but doesn't have anything listed as a next departure. I would imagine those 135s would come from here, but like I said, I don't know. I haven't been over there yet to see if they're actually on the airfield. So, but the good thing is, even if we don't see a B-52, which who knows, we will definitely see two Super Heavies today depart during the show. We have both Super Heavies scheduled to depart. One very soon, and then one about 1 o'clock. So. So I did remember to put on my sunscreen today. When we did a incredibly long show on last Saturday where we were here for it's like 8 hours and 15 minutes during the show. So it was an incredibly long show, and I forgot to reapply sunscreen, and I got burnt. My nose was all. I looked like W.C. Fields. Hello, Kirsten. Good to see you. Oh, we got a fire truck here too. Hello. Oh, forgot about the Aloha Air Cargo. No, no, you're good. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. We have probably about 300 or 400 people watching right now.
What's going on?
We're live streaming. We're live streaming on YouTube. We're broadcasting it live on YouTube. So people around the world are watching. We're hoping to catch some planes that are going over to Taybay for the air show.
Who's that talking right now?
That's the tower.
For the tower?
Yeah. Hello, Josh. Good to see you. Oh, thanks, Ian. And Mark. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Let me get you a sticker. Here.
In Japan.
Oh, that's
so many fans in Japan.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
think it's a good chance to just say hello.
Yes. It was very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
You here long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You going to the air show?
Tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah, going to the show tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be at the.
attending
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in the media?
No, I'm just going as a.
No, just
yeah,
going.
Just
Yeah,
going.
okay.
It's a lot less stress.
Yeah. What about the traffic condition in the morning?
It's going to be very bad because there's really only one way into the base.
Yeah.
So I think it's only a 4-lane road in. So it's really kind of tight.
I see.
But it's better than getting out. Yeah, because you have the premier parking or the VIP. Sometimes they'll stick that all the way at the end, close to the gate, and it takes you forever to get out because all the general admission people are behind you. So yeah, so pack a couple of drinks for after the show, and relax because it'll take a while to get out, but it's not too bad. But yeah, if you're in a hurry.
Yeah. I get up in a hurry in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna try to be out there by 7:45 or so. Yeah, I think the gates open at 8, and then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll run into you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
Very nice meeting you. Yeah, no, it's okay. Thank you very much. It's a nice gentleman named Sato who's here visiting. He watches me back in Japan. That's really cool. This next Hawaiian, 717, is heading off to not available according to Flight Radar. I don't know where it's going. There's a big fire over here. That's the second big fire I've seen today. I saw one towards Kalihi when I was coming in. This is over in Kapolei, apparently, according to the Hawaiian pilot just relayed that in. It's over in Kapolei. So the next one out should be that Omni. I don't know where the Omni's going. I have a sneaky suspicion I know what it is, what they're doing. It might be, I don't want to say. Sorry, I shouldn't say anything. Well, Canada, I don't think an updated map will help. I think that not available is. I was trying to think of something funny and it didn't work. Alright. The next one after the Omni is going to be the 321 Lilo and Stitch livery, Hawaiian. It's heading off to Long Beach. One here is the Lilo and Stitch livery. It has Stitch on the side, and he has painted graffiti down the side, so keep an eye out for that. Oh, good. The ANA is on its way over here. That's good news. Saturday was extremely late. This one is relatively on time. The Super is about to cross 8 left, so it'll be over here in just a minute. As you can see, I put up the extra sunshade right now because it's getting a little sunny out here. I actually couldn't read my screen because the sun was covering reflecting off the screen, so I had to cover everything up. But it's good, it keeps things a little cooler, as long as the wind doesn't get gust and blow my towel away. So this Southwest is heading off to Oakland. So the two Supras we're going to get today, Super Heavies, are the sea green one and the blue one today. So Lonnie and Kai. They are... the orange one got left behind today, but that's okay. It'll probably be back tomorrow. So it should be coming out of the trees any second now. Let's see if we can see which one it is. I didn't check which one was first. So if you're new to the channel, might have a few new people in the chat. This is ANA's A380. There's 3 of them. They're the flying Honu. Honu is Hawaiian for sea turtle. So they each have a slightly different sea turtle livery on them with a mother and 2 babies. There's this sea green one. There's a blue one and an orange one. They're named Kai, Lonnie, and Kala. We get 2 of them here a day. They just rotate between the 3 of them. Yeah, Ian. It's I don't like that they named that one Dragon. I see it and I instantly think of a U2 and I get excited. How you doing? I should have another one of those in a little over an hour. There is a tanker lit up on Juliet right now, so it'll be heading out in just a second. It's a 1:35. So we'll get a shot of it while it's next to the flag over there. Oh, hello, hot sauce liver. How are you doing? All right, wait, hold on. I'll put that back up in a second. Hold on. I didn't realize it was going to go so fast. Let's get that back up on the screen. There we go. Our very good friend Hot Sauce Liver says, sorry it's been a while. Hopefully this makes up for it. Love you guys. Well, thank you very much. That is extremely generous of you. We've missed having you around. I hope you're doing okay. And thank you for the very generous $100 super chat. That is amazing. Thank you very much. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. clicking things and I. Oop, there we go. Keep that up for a while. Thank you very much, Hot Sauce Liver. A random person. I thought it was because I know they can land. I would imagine they can land empty tankers there for sure. Because I know they can land a 330 there, and they can land a 747 there. So I would imagine. I would imagine a tanker can land there, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the landing range, the landing feet necessary on those. But I know they've landed 747s there, probably pretty empty, because they had one as a static display last time they had an air show there. So I know that, and there's supposed to be a 330 and a C5 there. There was a C5 there last time. It's 330 this time, so I would imagine it would be long enough. The B-52, however, when it landed here the other day, it took every inch of the runway. Even with the chute, it has a parachute. So it took every inch of the runway. That's really starting to bug me. Where's all my clips? Let's try it a different way. There we go. See if that'll work. The next three coming out here are all going in different directions. The first one is heading off to Osaka. That's a Japan Airlines Dreamliner 9. Oh, I'm sorry. It's two different directions. Two of them are going to Maui. The second one is a 717 heading off to Maui, and the third one is that Imua 1? Oh, no, it's not Imua 1. I was bamboozled. Nope. It's a Southwest going off to Maui as well. The runway at K-Bay is 13,000 feet? What? No, I'm seeing it's 7,000 feet. 7,771 feet. That's what I'm seeing. Because it is a very short runway. It's not a very big island or peninsula. Thanks again, Hot Sauce Lover. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that sounds like the four left would be about that length. Just going off the top of my head, I think 8 right's 12,000. 8 left is 12,300. 4 right is 9,000, and 4 left is 7,000. That's just off the top of my head. And K-Bay is about 7,700, so that's pretty short. Brian, I was in a tall building. I had to be at work, so I was in a very tall building, and our house is up in the hills, so Mrs. Reverse Ops was safe. But a lot of people did evacuate, and luckily it turned out to be not much. We got very lucky. Who's Molly? Who's Molly? Is that the P8? Molly might be the P8. Yeah, Brian, I haven't heard anything about them actually retiring the 22s. I knew the production has stopped. They're not making any new ones. But I haven't heard anything about them retiring them. They are retiring the A10s. Those are going away. In fact, we had a bunch of them come through here last week on the way to the boneyard. Oh, Brian, look at that. My memory is not as big of a sieve as I thought it was. So even on a map, like if you look on a map, the reef runway looks longer than 8 left, but it's actually 300 feet shorter. So the other one, 8 left, is actually the longest here. At one time, 8 left was the longest runway in the world. It was over 15,000 feet. They chopped off the end of it when they expanded Hickam down there, but it used to be 15,000. Hello, Flyer KG. Is that fire still going? It looks like a white smoke now, so it looks like they're putting it out. That's good. Oop. Oop. A little windy. Come on. Oh, geez. It's the problem with being a little truck. Every little breeze shakes my truck. So we'll go. Yeah. Ooh, I was off by 60 feet. It's 12,360. I thought it was 12,300 even. Close enough. I think it's a brush fire. One of the Hawaiian flights coming in earlier was telling the ATC, said it was in a field behind a building over in Kapolei. Oh, bus. The next one out is the Southwest. It is heading off to Long Beach. We have a United triple. Just came in. It's not going anywhere for us. Let's see, what's this one? That one just came in as well. Jetster Kai, we're kind of waiting on that. I'd suppose the B-52 is here at Hickam. It came in on Wednesday. We don't know for sure if it's going out today. It's conflicting reports. The air show says the show will be the same all 3 days. But word around the water cooler is it's not going today, it's going Saturday, Sunday. So we're going to wait around and find out. We're not going anywhere before, I would imagine 2:30 or 3 would be the latest it would go, because the air show is supposed to end at 4, and the last performance over there is the Blue Angels, which takes about 45 minutes or an hour or so. So hopefully everybody think positive thoughts. But if we don't see it, we're going to be back out here again on Sunday to do the same thing, to try to see it again. So don't worry, we're going to try to catch it. We're going to do our best. I would imagine the Blue Angels would leave on Monday. That's what they did last time. They left the Monday after the air show. They wouldn't do a full air show and then fly right out from here, because it's a long way back to the mainland. Last time they were here, they left the Monday morning. Yeah, Brian, I haven't seen them do a joint show. I've seen them independently here. So I've seen the Blue Angels twice here, I think. So this weekend will make 3 times. And then I've seen the Thunderbirds here once. The Thunderbirds actually did their show at Hickam. The last 2 times the Blue Angels were here, one was at K-Bay, one was in Waikiki. Hello, Susan. So the next one coming in here is coming in from Maui. It's a 717. Be in here in about a minute or two. Looks like the Asiana flight's delayed. I believe it came in a little late. Till about 1. The next A380 is one as well. That'd probably be out here about 10 minutes after the hour or 15 minutes after the hour. Well, he's definitely putting on an act this week, I think, with Kelvin. I think he's putting on an act this week with the back problems. I think he's trying to play the game to get a contract extension. Yeah, Brian, that sounds about right. 2015, when they were in Waikiki. When they were practicing, this might not mean much to people who don't live here, but if you live here, you know, if you're driving down H1 through town, past Punch Bowl, when I was driving to town during one of their practices down H1 right by Punch Bowl, and the Blue Angels came down H1. One went over my head, and one went around the backside of Punch Bowl so low that I lost him. I couldn't see him on the other side of Punch Bowl. I don't remember a jet boat, but it was a long time ago. Let's see what we can see around here. This way is back towards town. That's a Diamond Head crater. That's a dormant volcanic crater. You can hike to the top of that. It's at the end of, pretty much the end of Waikiki, down towards the east end of Waikiki. Then you go, this is Honolulu here. These bigger buildings off to the left here are all the downtown area. The mountains we've been seeing in the distance over here are the Waianae Range. They run all the way up the west side of the mountain from Kapolei all the way up to the North Shore, Kaena Point. Some beautiful beaches and valleys on the other side of that. You go back behind us. up the road. The mountains that are directly behind us are the Ko'olau Range. They run up the east side of the island, for all the way from about Cocoa Head area till about.
You know what? When the B-52 is gonna take off?
I don't know what time, and I don't even know if it is because there's conflicting reports. The air show says it was supposed to be the same show all 3 days. But, yeah, it's here. It came in Wednesday. Yeah. Yes, they would have to leave here to go there. Yeah. So I don't know. I would imagine sometime between 1 and 2, but that's just a guess. Oh. Oh. Well, hopefully it's short. Well, you can try back tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, they have to come back, so you can try back tomorrow or Sunday. No, the runway's too short. Yeah. All right, good luck. Uh-huh. Thank you. All right, take care. See you later. So back behind us, that's looking straight up Lagoon Drive towards the Ko'olau Mountains. They run on the eastern side, all the way from Cocoa Head up through Kahuku up there on the north shore. Now we have a Mark Perry sighting. Hello, Mark. We're waiting, Mark. We're hoping. Haven't seen any sign of it yet. But as I said, we will try multiple times. We're going to try today. I'll be at the air show tomorrow, and then we're going to try, if we don't see it today, we're going to try again on Sunday. Oh. We have a C-17 coming down here. That's good. I'll take a C-17. Get both these planes in one shot. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, Brian, unfortunately, most of the Hickam ramp is completely surrounded by Hickam. There's very few places you can actually see onto the ramp. From the top of the parking garage, you can get a glimpse of the eastern end of it, but really, you don't see the whole thing. Ain't that the truth, Mark? That's why I got out of there today. Yes, Brian, that's where the air show is. It's Marine Corps Base, Hawaii. It used to be Kaneohe Marine Corps Base, but it's affectionately known as K-Bay. Yeah, there was a fire when I came it looked like it was in Kalihi too. As I was coming down Here I could see it in the distance. Can see not yet. We're still in a holding pattern here. Oh, we have the Qantas Dreamliner lit up, heading back to Sydney. Alright, the next one out there's a Hawaiian. It's heading off to Lehue. And there'll be a Hawaiian behind it heading off to Kailua Kona. Ah, hello, Fast Eddie. Good to see you. Yeah, it was spinning for a while, and then when we pulled the camera off of it, it It shut the engines down. Now it's back up again. Alright, so we're at least getting one fighter, so we should be getting a F-22 here in just a second. So it should be ATC just asked to confirm whether it was a single ship departure, so he sounds like one's coming out. Oh, nice. If you see me again out here, stop by. I'll give you a sticker. Alright, so the F-22 is at the end of the runway now, so there he is right there. Those little rabbit ears in the heat haze down there. It's hitting the end of the travel straight up. It looks like Qantas is coming out to play. It's on the move. Hello, Rainbow Love. Good to see you. Our good friend and Triple Threat Mod is coming with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Sorry I'm not chatty tonight. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Love to you all. Be back soon. Keep up the great work, Patrick and fellow mods. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for all your support, and thanks for everything you do for the channel. They keep this train rolling, as they say. But no internet. How did I get no internet? What the heck's going on? Okay. I think it's this phone. Yeah, there we go. Now it's back. I'm using an old phone for where I put flight radar and ADSB exchange. And sometimes it just says, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna play nice today. Oh, we have a DHL 777 also following the Qantas. The next one coming in front of us, though, is going to be a Pacific Flight Academy. It's a Beech 58 Baron. That is a very tiny plane, and I cannot see it yet. It's still a little out over the water, but I don't even... It's so bright out there, I don't see it. It's over the runway. I don't see. Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it now. Over the flag, Patrick. There it is. Very tiny plane. Not the smallest we've seen here, but definitely kind of tiny. We did have one leave here heading off to Majuro the other day. It was a little single seat crop duster. And it left here for Majuro, which is, I think, about 2,200 miles away. Alright, so Qantas should be coming through the trees. Right over here. And then behind it we'll have the peeled banana. It took me a long time to figure out the whole mustard duck thing. Yes, for it I am doing very well, thank you. Hope the same to you. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out the mustard duck thing. I will admit. I didn't realize we don't get Singapore Airlines other than those here. So I didn't realize that a lot of people call Singapore Airlines the duck. I didn't realize that. We've always called that one the peeled banana here. And then when there's two of them that come in every day, one from Cincinnati, usually one from LA, and they park right next to each other on the north hard ramp, and they call them a banana split. Aren't we clever here? Mod love, look at this. Hello, fire truck. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for all you're doing today and every day. Says hope we'll see the buff. I hope so too. I don't want to get everyone's hopes up and then have them dashed. So, but the good thing is we're gonna try again on Sunday. If we don't see it today, we're gonna try again on Sunday because it's supposed to go. It was theoretically supposed to go out for all 3 days of the show. So, try again on Sunday. I'm not giving up yet, though. We're not throwing the towel in. We're oh, really? Playing Crazy Mikey? I didn't realize that. I'll have to go search that out. So thanks again, Fire Truck, for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate everything you do for the channel. So that crop duster left here, I think it was 7:45 in the morning during our stream. And I went to work after the stream. I finished the stream, went to work, did a full day of work, got home, and was sitting on the couch at home watching television before he landed. All right, now I feel confused. Yes, the Roo has dropped his arms. Someone needs to help him find him. Alright, so while we're waiting, we're going to do a little experiment. It's almost 12:49. It's just past 12:49. We're going to do a little experiment here because I'm trying to nail down some audio issues we're having, and I need to do it while we're doing a live stream. So I'm going to do is I'm going to mute my microphone for a minute, and then I'm going to switch and mute the other one while we're waiting for the next plane to come down here. So give me a second. I'm going to try something. All right, now I have unmuted my voice microphone. Now we're gonna mute the ambient microphone. So I can listen to them later and see how they are. Alright, so hopefully that'll help me nail down where the weird sound is coming from. Thank you for putting up with me. Can't see it. The fence is in the way. There's something right there. I don't know what that is. Can't see it. The fence is just a little too tall over there. Next one in is a Hawaiian. It's coming in on 4 right. Then we have a couple of heavies coming down Juliet. So we had a couple of looks like 3 heavy departures in the next couple of minutes. Alright, well thanks everyone for being here. It's a very unusual time for reverse ops, but we're taking a chance and we're trying to see a buff, so hopefully we're going to get lucky. I haven't updated the odds yet. We're still at 50-50. Might get close to 60-40 after 1 o'clock, so we'll keep going. We're gonna if we don't see it today, we'll definitely be out here again on Sunday to try to see it. So I think if you're not familiar with who I am or who the channel is, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's right over here. It's about 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there. It's on the south shore of the island of Oahu. On the eastern end of the Hawaii Archipelago. We usually do 3 shows a week here, so if you kind of like what you're seeing, but you might want to see it a little earlier in the day, check us out. We usually do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, starting at 6:45 a.m. Hawaii time. So that's about 5.5 hours earlier than now, I think. My math, I'm having math issues, so maybe I'm wrong on that, but you get what I'm saying. If you'd like to support the channel, the easiest way to do it is hit that like and subscribe button. They're right conveniently located underneath the video. If you want to take that next step and help out the channel financially, there's membership levels available starting at just $1.99 a month. We also have a merch shop where you can get t-shirts, hats, hoodies, stuff like that. We have a Kickstarter running that is technically over, but you can get in and support late if you'd like to help us out on our trip to Germany. All those things I just said can be found at one simple location. Head on over to reverseops.com/findme. You can check out all the links there, not only the ways to support the channel, but ways to find us on the socials. Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. I'm telling you, there's a chance, Ken. Hello, Telly. Good to see you. Next one out to United Triple. It's heading off to LA with the Extra X. We do have that second A380 lit up. So the second Turtle A380 flying Honu is lit up. So we're at least going to get that. The Pop-Tart fund is a good fund. Behind the United, we have a Japan Airlines. It's a Dreamliner 9. It's heading back to Tokyo. Old man BBQ, the easiest way to get a hold of me is just to email me, and that's patrick@reverseops.com. If you try to use one of the DMs through the social medias or whatever, you can ask Brandon. It takes me forever to reply. So the easiest way is patrick@reverseops.com. That's the easiest way. Alright, so I think it's time to get a drink of water before the A380 comes down here. We got one more Hawaiian coming in, and then we have an American going out. Oh, we have the second DHL triple lit up too. So we'll take this Hawaiian coming in on the crossing runway. It's coming in from my favorite town, Hilo. And then I'm going to step off mic for just a second until the next plane gets out here so I can grab a drink of water. Yeah, speaking of taxes, the thing they don't tell you about taxes when you start a YouTube channel, or I guess when you start any small business, is you're not making enough money to get a tax attorney, but then you're probably in the most position where you need a good tax attorney. So it's a catch-22. You don't want to spend the money on a tax attorney because you don't have any money, but you really should have a tax attorney because you don't know what the heck you're doing. This is an American flight here. It's heading off to one of two places, LA or Phoenix. It's going off to LA with the extra X. That's good. Yeah, I try to save 30% of everything that ends up, but sometimes it's hard. You're like, oh, I want to buy that thing that I couldn't afford a month ago. I tell you what, the fence here, they raised the fence here about 6 months ago or so, 5 months ago, something like that. and it's a blessing in disguise. I don't like that the fence is higher, of course, but the fact that I had to raise my camera so high, it limits me to the type of camera I can use, and it actually saved me money, because if I could still reach up and grab the lens to focus and zoom, I would have bought a new camera this past week. So it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, Upper, where was that advice 2 years ago? I needed that advice 2 years ago. So the Super is crossing 8 left. Well, Grumpy One, Kevin's cameras, his AI, they're not really AI, but they're automated cameras. So he uses software along with the ADS-B information to follow those planes on those things. The tricky part of that is having some place to put them. LA is a lot of places around there you could put stuff like that. Here, not so much. There's not a lot of stuff super close that you can get a view of all the runways. The only building high enough that's close really is there's a hotel and a office building behind me, but they really don't cover the full runways. And it's an expense. It's not It's a very expensive thing. Yeah, Upper, this year I'll probably bite the bullet and hopefully I didn't screw anything up too bad. Yeah, legalized shemp. That plane almost went over K-Bay. If we're looking at talking about the same one, it almost went over K-Bay, but it was probably at 20,000 feet at the time. Oh, that one's going to Lehue, the one that went. Why would it do that? That's weird. Why? Guess they want to send it over Lehue. I mean, over K-Bay directly. Weird. Brandon, we're probably going to go another hour and 15 minutes. I think that's about as late as we'll the B-52. If the B-52 goes out, I think that's about as late as it would go out, because the show ends over there at 4. Oh, I see what you're saying, Grumpy One. Yeah, okay. That's as far as my arm can handle that. So I'm trying to figure out, does anybody know why the Coast Guard is doing loops over there? I'm assuming maybe to do for safety reasons, in case someone has to bail out. Yeah, all her money goes to Disney. She's not paying anything. Hello. Yes. Yeah, I would try to see the B-52, but it's not playing nice. They were supposed to have it fly out of here today to go to the air show, but it hasn't come out yet.
That's what you're waiting for.
Yeah.
You're going to go out there tomorrow?
I'll be out there tomorrow, yeah. We might be back out here again Sunday if we don't see the B-52 today. I saw it land. It came in on Wednesday.
That long 22, you think it went out to Honolulu?
I guess. I don't know where it, I don't know why it would go out by itself like that.
How many got this one?
Last year they had 2 of them over there, but they were there all day. It wasn't like they brought them in half day, so I don't know where that one was going. You left in a hurry, didn't you, though? Huh?
I don't watch it. I saw it take off.
Oh, yeah. Here, I gotta... Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, thanks.
So Sherman One fan, there's actually an air show going on right now. It's actually listed for 2 days, but it's actually 3 days because today is a Veterans Military Appreciation First Responders Day. So they're supposed to be doing a full air show over there today, the full run of the thing. So this is why I thought we'd have the B-52 today. Oh, they brought him over there today, huh? Okay. Last time they were here on the Saturday, for the Saturday show, they had 2 there, but they were there all day, and they only used 1 of them. Alright, so we have Philippine coming out here. Philippine Airways. That's flight 101. That's heading back to Manila. The next three heading out here, though, that are already down here. There's a Hawaiian flight heading off to Sydney, an Alaska flight heading off to Ontario, and another Hawaiian flight heading off to Seattle. Five-day holiday. Nice. Ah, okay. Thank you, Brandon. So just some housekeeping while I'm waiting for this plane here, this Alaska plane. So like, I will be at the air show tomorrow. Sunday, we're going to be out here trying this again. We'll give it another shot on Sunday. Probably about the same time, 10:45 till about 2:30. Hopefully after tomorrow, we'll know more what time the B-52 will fly. And then we're going to do a special Monday show. Try to catch. The last time the Blue Angels were here, they left Monday morning and flew out over Pearl Harbor and over Waikiki Beach. So we are going to try to catch that Monday morning. But again, that is like a 10% chance. I gave the Buff 50% chance, and I was being a little generous, but I think a 10% chance is catching the Blue Angels. So if you're just going to show up for the Blue Angels, you might want to catch the replay. Don't need to interrupt your whole day. Oh, did we actually get 450 likes? Wow. Thanks, everybody. Got a little Cessna Skyhawk coming in. That's what this one's waiting for. I know we got a lot of new people in the chat or in the room today, so if you haven't had a chance to hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. As long as you're down there hitting the subscribe button, you hit that like button too. That really helped me out. But thanks for being here. Thanks for watching planes with us. I forgot about that. 808. If you don't know, 808 is the area code for the state of Hawaii, so. That Delta there was a 321 heading off to Seattle. This one here is a 717. It's not going quite that far. It is heading off to Kailua Kona. I do my best, Fast Eddie. Alright, so let's see here. And we have Asiana is the sister. And United heading out. Oh, that one just came in. What are you doing there, United? Trying to... Asiana is definitely going out, though. It's going off to Seoul. There's a whole bunch of planes by the terminal lit up right now. I don't know where they're going.
Honolulu Tower United 1224 on Zulu runway 8 left. That is 1224 Honolulu Tower with 050 at 13 gust 25 runway 8 left, 9 flat. 8 left clear to land United 1224. Runway 630 Honolulu Tower, Namaste Global short runway 8 left, give way to HNL. Runway 630, traffic taking off field, wind 5013 gust 25, runway 8 left second, take off.
So the Korean Air with the new livery is next. It is coming down Juliet right now. It's got a Southwest behind it, and the other plane going back to Seoul will be next after it. So we have Korean and the Dreamliner 10 with the new livery. Southwest heading off to Sacramento Field. And then we have the Asiana triple going behind it. So we should see that new livery here in just a second. I don't know how you guys feel about the new livery. I know it's very, very polarizing. A lot of people don't really care for it. I really like it. I think it's I think it's really sharp, especially in this sun. I think it's going to look really good. C5M could be coming. All right. Man, my this phone, I tell you, I love this phone, but it's driving me insane. C5 is coming. Probably coming to the other way, right? How far is that out, that C5? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, that's pretty close. That'll most likely come over to the other runway, but we'll catch it in the air, hopefully. Well, Fast Eddie, if you ask me, I think that's probably what they were going for. I bet you they were tired of people saying Pepsi. All right, we'll keep an eye out for that F-22. It'll most likely land on 8 left along with the C-5, but we'll see if we can get them in the air. Oh, interesting, Fast Eddie. I hadn't looked that one up yet. I'll tell you in a second. Oh, lost that one. I'm still waiting. Did anybody order the Hawaiian 330 with stitch model? Still waiting for that one. Next one's a Southwest, which I didn't bother to check where it was going to, but it's going somewhere. Alright, so next one's the Asiana. You know, I might have looked up where that one went. Hefty 21. That's a appropriate call sign. Yeah, we got quite a few planes heading out this way, so we're not going anywhere just yet. It was getting close to a quarter to 2, or yeah, quarter to 2. So we'll probably be here another 45 minutes. So I think the F-22 is second for arrival on the other runway. Yep, he's got a Southwest in front of it. Then the 22 will be coming in the other runway. Oh, thanks, Ringoberto. That's very kind of you to say. Hello, Christine. Yeah, there's a B-52 about a mile to my right, maybe 2 miles to my right. It just doesn't want to go anywhere today. We do have a C-5 coming in, though. I know you like C-5s, Christine. It is actually somewhere south of us right now. Got a very quick glimpse of the C-5 before the F-22 was in the overhead. So we'll get it in a minute on the when it's coming into 8 left. caught about half of the overhead brake. I didn't pick it up till it was on the second turn. C-17 lit up. It's not a B-52, but it's something lit up on the thing. So were any of you townies here woken up early in the morning, Monday and Tuesday, by the F-22s leaving? Some of the 19th Fighter Squadron F-22s apparently left at like 3 in the morning. I can usually hear them leave from my house, but at 3 in the morning I was sound asleep. I didn't hear them. I saw the news report the next day. Something is coming in on the other side. What is that? Alright, we'll take this for a second, but I'm gonna switch over. I'm trying to figure out what that is coming in the other side. Is that a P3? Looks oh yeah. Okay, thanks Mark and B Butcher. I think it's a P3 coming in. We'll get that here in just a second when it's a little closer. Alright, so let's get this P3. Haven't seen one of them here in a while. I mean, this doesn't mean that I haven't been here, it's just I haven't seen them. The last time I saw them was we were doing a morning show, and like about 5 minutes before we had about 5 or 10 minutes before I was scheduled to start the morning show, I saw this big, huge plume of smoke coming from the Hickam area, and I thought, oh man, that's a huge fire over there. And it turned out it was the P3s firing up because they came out about 2 minutes later. And they had 2 of them leave on 8 left, so right over my head. C5 is a little bigger, so we'll be able to get a good shot of it farther out. It is second for arrival. Is that a Sky Courier coming in on that side? Oh, really? FedEx Sky Courier is coming in front of it. That's a juxtaposition in size. You have a Sky Courier in front of a C5. So the C5 is still kind of a ways out there. It's just about to cross over Koalina. So that's about 2 minutes away from getting a good view of it. So thanks again, everyone, for being here. I'm sorry we haven't seen the B-52. It's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. We're going to try again. Don't worry, we're going to try again on Sunday and then Monday. We're going to try twice more. Hopefully, we'll see it on Sunday go out for the air show. And then maybe Monday we'll see it depart. But we're going to do a morning show on Monday to see if we can get the Blue Angels departing and the C5 and the B-52 departing. So we got a couple more shots. I haven't given up today yet, but we're getting really close to the point where it's probably not possible, because I think they would have to be in the air by now if they were going to do a flyover. But thanks again, everyone. I really appreciate it. I've had a lot of fun today. We got about probably a little less than a half an hour to go. We do have several more heavies heading this direction, plus we have that C5, so we're not done quite yet, but thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, is Jill in the house? Hello, Jill. Thanks, Brandon. I appreciate your confidence. See, we may have seen behind that shot there, we do have the Fred up there. There it is. Very heat hazy over there, so I don't know how well this super zoom is going to work. Super zoom is very heat haze. It's a heat haze magnet, really. So we missed a couple of them, but the next one going out on the Reef Runway is Southwest heading out to Maui. We have a Southern Airways Express coming in from Kanakakai and Molokai. It'll be the next in. Hello, Fred. Good to see you. Thanks to everyone who's hitting that subscribe button. I see the names popping up on the screen there. I really appreciate it, all you guys. Quack. Quack. We have an O'Malley duck sighting. Quack. This Hawaiian here is heading off to San Diego. San Diego's been kind of a hotbed for live streams lately. I've seen so many live streams from San Diego lately. Alright, so the next couple out here is a Hawaiian. It's 3:30, it's heading off to Tokyo. Haven't taken that one away from you yet, Alaska, have you? And then one behind it's a 777-200 heading off to SFO, it's United. Those are both next. Then we'll have a couple of 321s, or at least one 321. Heading off to LA, that's an American. A Hawaiian heading off to Maui. And then a late in the day Vegas flight, Hawaiian Flight 18 heading off to the 9th island. Thank you very much, Francis. Coming back to us 5 months at the 717 level. We'll get you that POG drink very soon. Thank you very much. Thanks again. And it is well past my lunchtime. Yeah, Grumpy One. We have a bunch of the FedEx cargo masters. They just started getting sky couriers, so I think they have 2 FedEx sky couriers for all their feeder stuff, coming from places like Lahaina and stuff like that. Oh, 411, going for 411 gears for the economy, Kelvin. That's better city driving with the 411 gears. I guess technically it is better than 456, but holy cow. Oh shoot, today's not Saturday, O'Malley? Oh man, I'm gonna be in trouble. So O'Malley, I had, after doing all the calculations for the Germany trip and Cranky Dork Fest trip, I had 1 extra day left. And I decided to take my last day of the year off to try to get us to see a B-52, and it seems like I made a poor decision. But you have to hang out with you guys, so it wasn't that poor. It wasn't that bad. So I don't think we're going to see the B-52, but at least I got to hang out with you guys today, so that was good. Like I said, we're going to try again. We're going to try again Sunday and Monday. Oh, did they just do the wall of fire, Corey? That means the Blue Angels are probably pretty close. Can unfortunately not. The air show people all along said that the air show is going to be the same all 3 days. They've said that multiple times on their Facebook page. I started hearing rumors yesterday that the B-52 was not going to fly today, just Saturday, Sunday. But as they say here in Hawaii, chance them, right? So we did, and hello, Kurt. Oh, this is the last of the old Hawaiian livery. So this 330 has the very last one with the old Hawaiian livery. $488 gears. Kelvin, did you redline in your driveway with 488 gears? Holy cow. You'd redline parallel parking. Phonam, yeah, my wife, Mrs. Reverse Ops, loves Aulani. She's a big Aulani fan. Unfortunately, we can't afford to stay there. It's too expensive. There goes that rainbow helicopter again over here. The Aulani Resort, even the Kama'aina rate is like over $600 a night. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. It's crazy expensive. Oh wow, that would've been cool. Fast Eddie. Yeah, we've done. We do every once in a while. We do dinners there, and we go out there just to hang out. But we haven't stayed there yet. Apparently, it has a lot of. It has a lot of Disney Vacation Club members' rooms that you can buy off Disney Vacation Club members. So for way cheaper than the cash price of the room. So that's we'll probably try to do that next year. Grumpy one, yes, I will be at Cranky Dork Fest. Disney Vacation. Don't let Mrs. Reverse Ops know that. She'll be bugging you. Oh, she's probably listening right now. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. I'll win the lottery here. Win the. Huh? I think we didn't get the B-52. No. I don't think they're going today. No, the air show people said it was gonna be the same show all 3 days, but never came out yet. And they've already done the Wall of Fire, and the Blues are about to go on. So I don't think they're going out. So I don't know I don't remember where I was in that story, but Grumpy One, I will be at Cranky Dork Fest. I got my rooftop party ticket. I got the reservations for all the stuff with Spot LAX, and I will be there. I have my room booked, my flight booked, everything all set. In fact, I booked my room and my flight like back in January. I thought you were supposed to find mice in your room at Disney properties. I thought that's what those hidden Mickeys were. Alright, so the next one coming in is, looks like a Northern Air Cargo. Yes, it is. It's coming in from Maui, and then we have these two going here. So if you're going, speaking of Cranky Dork Fest, if you're going to Cranky Dork Fest, make sure you register beforehand. Not the party at the hotel. They're asking you to register for all the other events too. Apparently they had some problems last year with people who weren't there for Cranky Dork Fest getting tickets for the raffles and winning prizes, and so they're asking everyone to register beforehand to be in the raffles and things like that. So I think you have until September 4th to register. This next one going out is the Southwest. It's heading off to Lihue. Behind it we have a Hawaiian that's heading off to LA with the extra X. It's the Hawaiian Dreamliner, so watch this while you can, because we're not going to have it very long. Alaska is stealing it away from us. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about the Alaska-Hawaii thing. The Alaska and Hawaii purchase, whatever you want to call it. But the more every day goes by, I keep reading stories, and it reminds me of the scene from Empire Strikes Back where Darth Vader is talking to Lando Calrissian. And Lando says, "Oh, we had a deal." And Darth Vader says something along the lines of, "Pray I don't alter it any further." The next one is the All Nippon Airways. It's their third All Nippon. This one's going to the other side of Tokyo. This one's a Dreamliner 9. Now, I do, saying all that, I do really like that new livery on the Alaskan Dreamliners. That Northern Lights livery. I really like that, but we'll never see it here. Yeah, Airframe Productions, the R2-D2 is no more. And I hear C-3PO is going next. Next year they're going to repaint C-3PO. But we won't see that one anyway because that's domestic only. So I think we're about through here. We got a couple more planes that are on the thing. So we're going to take these next couple, but I'm going to play our little video while we're waiting on these ones here. So we got a couple more down there. Oh, we got an interesting one to end the show on. We have a 737-200 coming down the cargo ramp, so we'll hang out for that one, and that'll probably be our last plane of the day. Yeah, I'm way late, Kelvin. This is almost uncharted time for me. So we got one more cool plane coming up, which sounds like we have the 737-200 coming around the corner, so that's a good one to stay for. Of course, now that I saw, oh, there it is right there. There it is right there. I thought I heard it. Hey, quite welcome, Fred. Thanks, Darth. Take care, Ken. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Well, we didn't get a B-52 today, but we're going to end the show on a plane that has kind of similar engines. Not the exact same engines as the B-52, but kind of similar. These older 737s share. They're in the same family of engines, I think. Not the exact same engines. So before this 737 gets down to the end and makes its turn, I want to give a shout out to the world's most dangerous mod crew. Brad, Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Firetruck, and Alan. Thank you for all you do for the channel, for being here at this odd time today. Sorry, Kirsten. Brad's check cleared first, I think. All right. Well, thanks again, everyone. It's been a bittersweet day here. We didn't get the B-52, but we still had a lot of fun. Well, I hope you did. I had a lot of fun. But, of course, I was off and at the airport, so I couldn't get any better than that. So tomorrow I'll be at the air show, hopefully get some good pictures and video for you guys, but we won't be live tomorrow. Sunday we're going to try this again, same Pat time, same Pat channel. We're going to try this again. Hopefully Sunday we'll have a little better idea what time we can expect the B-52, because it should be about the same time as tomorrow. So a little disappointment, but you know, that's the way it goes with airplanes sometimes. We'll be back again to try it Sunday, and then like I said, we're going to do a special pre-work show on Monday, 6:45 to 9:45 a.m. To try to catch maybe the B-52 departure. I don't know when it's scheduled to leave, but that makes sense to me. And possibly the Blue Angels departure. In the past, they've flown over Pearl Harbor and Waikiki Beach on the way out, so hopefully they'll do that on Monday morning. But if not, we'll catch the super heavy arrivals and whatever other stuff the airport throws at us. But I want to thank everyone. It was a great day today, but I appreciate you all being here. Thanks to the mods again. Thank you, Kirsten. Thanks again to Hot Sauce Lover, who was here earlier with a huge $100 super chat. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go eat some lunch. I'm so starving. Hi. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your Saturday or Sunday, wherever you are. We'll see you on Sunday. Aloha, everyone.